Welcome to Cut the Keep. My name is Shandale Watkins. I'm a barber instructor. Been cutting hair for around about 20 some years. Here I got my son here, Shandale Prince Armani Watkins, and we're going to show you guys how to do a tight mohawk ball fade. Different people got different techniques on how to do it, but a lot of people don't know how to really cut hair. So I really want to explain to you guys and show you guys the technique on cutting hair without using guards. So first thing, one of the most important things of barbering is sanitation. It don't matter how good you can cut all type of faces in people's head, graphic designs, all that. But sanitation is very important because you're dealing with people's skin and their hair. You don't want to be passing on diseases, bacteria, so you want to try to sterilize your clippers at all times after each client. You got to remember that. Also, Cut the Keep Barber College coming real soon, so you guys can be able to email me at cutthekeep@gmail.com. That's CUT, the number 2, KEEP@gmail.com. Okay, first off, when you first start off on somebody's head, you want to check their head and ask the client what type of style they want. I know what type of style he wants already, but you want to kind of look over their head and find out if they have any sores and abrasions, because you don't just want to be raking through somebody's head. So you want to make sure that they don't have any sores or anything. So you want to get your tools together, know what you want to use, know how you're going to go about it. Like I said, sanitation is very important. Always want to sterilize your tools. I want to really basically kind of break down, because a lot of people don't understand about barbering. Everybody think it's just cutting hair, but barbering is a very, very, very unique trade. People come to us to feel good and to make them look good. They want us to make them feel good and look good. They come to invent to us about their issues and their problems, and then in the process, when you give them that cut or that style that they like, and they go home and put on clothes, you can't tell them nothing. But it all started right here. You know, we control people's self-esteem. Okay. I know what type of style he wants. I got a little certain techniques I use. So then people know, when they see me cut, they know that I can cut some hair. You know, I'm not slapping no guards on, straight comb and clippers. I spray a little spritz on the hair a little bit. Kind of keep getting it still so the hair can break off real easy. I get a nice clean break off the hair. A lot of people use liquid razor. I like to use spritz, sometimes liquid razor. It all depends on what's your preference. Now what I do is, I like to start off with the definition. I like to start with the lining. What the lining do is makes it more defined on what you need to do or how you gonna go about the haircut. So get a brush, sterilize. Already check his scalp and head to see if he had any sores. Always comb the person's hair the way their hair grows. Okay. Now, when I'm doing somebody's haircut, I want to look at the whole definition of that line. See that part, the point right here, and it curves. See the point right here? Now, everybody head is different. Everybody head is different. You got to remember, this is the point of no return. If you start fading really close up to here, you got to really be making the top more deep, more closed in. So you want to make sure you want to keep this fade down here, and it's not go past here or doing this mohawk fade. So I like to pull the skin. Pull the skin. I tried to do this video by myself, me and my son, and it didn't work. It's like our third or fourth take. So we got our cameraman here, Rick. Really appreciate him. Okay. You do not want to push nobody lining in. Try to stay with a natural lining. Now, it's a curve. You might have to take a little bit off right here to get that definition, but you don't want to push it all the way back here. So I want to just tap that off. Not a whole lot. Then I want to cut this off. We're not doing sideburns. We could have did sideburns. We're not going to do sideburns. We're going to slant it off. Pull it down. Go to the back. Pull it back down. Hit it. Bring it down. Hit it. Bring it down. You don't want to go too far over the ear. I curve the clippers. The line is right here. So I can just hit it a little bit. One of the most important things, you guys, when you guys got a client in your chair, you got to remember this is your money. This is your people that come to patronize you. So it's really, really unprofessional to be talking to people on the phone, arguing over their head, screaming over their head when you got a client in the chair. You're supposed to give all your undivided attention to that client. Okay. So now we do the other side. I look at what I seen on that side. Let me bring them on this side so you guys can see. I did that side already, so I'm going to measure that side up. Step over here. I want you guys to get the full understanding and view of this. I'll pull the skin back, get that side. The lining is very important. No matter how tight a picture is, the lining is like the frame of the picture. You got to have a tight. You can get a cheap picture, put a nice frame on that, and that picture will look really good and expensive. So you got to make sure that lining is really, really, really tight. But you don't have to push nobody lining in so it can be more detailed, because it's going to work out if you got a nice cut on it. Hit that part right there. These liners not hurting you, right, son? Okay. Sometimes your liners might be sharp. Ask your client, are they hurting them? Hit the back. The brush is designed to kind of bring the little hair down, to kind of get the little hair that you couldn't get the first time. So brush it down a little bit and use it. I love cutting hair. This is a beautiful thing, a technique. It's a beautiful thing to be able to make people feel good when they get out their chair. Okay, now I check both his liners. I check both sides. The line is even on both sides. Curved nice. Okay, now I see where I want to go now. Now understand this. Everybody here is different, and every haircut is going to be different. You know, they can get the same style of a haircut, but it's going to look different on each client. So if a person might come in and say, make my haircut look like his, you got to explain to them, I can cut your hair similar to his, but it ain't going to look exactly like his, because your head is not his head. You're totally two different people. So you want to make sure that you also let them know that I am going to give you a good cut, but don't think that your hair is going to look like his or the style like that. And then you got to also counsel them, because every style ain't made and designed for everybody. So you got to also know what you're talking about. You can't just, because a person tell you they want this hairstyle, you just give it to them. You know, sometimes every hairstyle ain't meant for everybody. You ain't going to go to the doctor and tell the doctor I got a headache, so I need you to do surgery. The doctor going to counsel you. So this is the same thing with you being professional. Know, people like to know, they talk to somebody that know what they're talking about their profession. Okay. So now, clean these. Always, like I tell you, always gotta clean your tools. I'm gonna start with a 3-0 blade. No guards on my station. If you check camera.